The answer is yes. And this is going to be just a chill video, a chill off-topic type of video, because what I usually do is I show you some dark fantasy art, attach it to some stories, stories about the art. But this time I really just wanted to show you this cool artwork that I made. So, all of the art that I've drawn everywhere, like not just on my YouTube channel, but also in my portfolio, my social media, they're all pretty much scary looking, and it's all like dark fantasy art. It's all human figures, and they're always looking either scary or they're dead serious, and not much smiling going on. They could be going through some dark, scary type of moment, and I just like that sort of thing. I like dark, mysterious, spooky things. Like, I like Harry Potter 1 and 2, first 2 movies, but from Harry Potter 3 and onwards, towards the end, I loved. And there is this old game on PlayStation 2. I think it's called Wizardry, Tale of the Forsaken Land. And I remember playing that game a lot because it was quite a charming game. Like, it had immersion. When I played it, the game kind of sucked, but when I played it, I don't know why, but the game really made me feel like I'm in the game. Like, that's what the game did well. That's why I played it a lot. And that game had character. It was dark and spooky, and it had amazing artwork. And my favorite thing about the art in that game is like how nobody has any pants. As in, absolutely no one is wearing pants. Like, it was ridiculous. But that also happens to be a theme that I'd like to implement into my own world building, like how almost no one has pants on. Well, anyway, the point is I like dark art. So how can I draw cute illustrations? Can I draw cute illustrations? Well, I have a story for you to answer that. I actually happen to like children's illustrations. Like, every now and then, random adults would give me picture books every now and then, and I have always loved looking at the pictures in those books. Like, even when I couldn't read, I was so young I couldn't read, I really liked looking at those pictures. And different people used to take care of me when I was a little boy, and they said that I liked to sit on the floor when I was like a legit child. I like to sit on the floor and just stare at the pages of National Geographic magazines, like flipping through the pages, upside down pages, of course, because I couldn't read, but it had pictures, and the pictures were what made me, what was interesting to me. And also there was this one guy, an elderly man, who gave me like a big, thick fairy tale book for children, and it was in English, and it was mostly text, but so I couldn't read it, right, because I was so young, but it did have a lot of cute little illustrations, like watercolor illustrations in it, children's illustrations, and I couldn't read this book still, but even though I kept, like, as I got older, I couldn't read it still because it was in English, and I didn't understand English, and nobody read it to me, but I kept looking at the pictures anyway because I fell in love with the art, and from then onwards, I have had a solid liking for good children's illustrations. Like, I wouldn't even be able to tell if I would like certain children's illustrations if I were still a kid, like looking at them. And I, right now, actually have a good chunk of children's illustrations I've done myself, just like cute art. So, pretty interesting contrast to have next to all the dark, scary stuff that I do. And they are all pretty much drawn using outlines, like line art with simple looking colors, because that's the kind of thing that I like, outlines with colors. I like simple children's illustrations now, and I liked simple children's illustrations back when I was a child myself. And for this commission, this is a commission, by the way, what you're looking at, this drawing of this cat, this is for a commission. and I tried to draw this cat in a cute way, using shapes I myself would like to see if I were still a kid. But I also wanted to merge the cutesy nature of this drawing with the current art skills I currently have, which is this grainy, dusty, sandy, chalk type of look. Like it's pastel, like dry pastel. And I only did that just to have it look like one of those more modern children's illustrations that I keep seeing on Pinterest, you know? And I must say that this one turned out looking great. And I'm very pleased with this one. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Let me know if you like it in the comments. What do you think about it? And I don't know. What else to talk about? Oh, I guess I have a story. I have a story actually about cats. Just to finish off this video, I thought a story would be cool. It's kind of like an old man telling, you know, little kids stories. So, well, in present day, like right now, I'm more of a dog person. Like cats are just too much of ninjas for me. Like they can just jump all over the house, you know. They parkour everywhere. So, like I like dogs now, but when I was a kid, I loved cats. And one time, and this was back when I was still in kindergarten, like, I was walking by my neighbor's car, and it was parked outside, and I saw a cat under it, and it was just lying down there. And I guess me being a little kid at the time, I wanted to pet it, you know, the cat. So I crawled under the car and I reached my hand out and the cat scratched me, you know. It was deep, but it wasn't even a scratch anymore. I legit, like, I got clawed because it was so deep. And that was the first time I got clawed by a cat, you know, like ever. That was the first time it ever happened. And I was in shock. Like, I don't know why, but I didn't even cry. Okay? Even though it hurt. And I guess because I was just so caught off guard, or maybe because it was a cat, you know, and the cuteness made it not matter. Like, even though it hurt like hell. It was so weird. Like, if I were to fall, I'd cry. Like, if I, like, destroyed my knees and elbows as a kid, I'd cry. But getting scratched by a cat, like, I didn't cry. I was so shocked that I quickly crawled out from under the car and I looked at my arm. Like, my entire arm was scratched deep. Like, it was one, like, it must have been like 3 or 4 scratches, you know, across my entire arm. I guess it could scratch my entire arm because I was a kid, you know, like, and kids have short arms, right? And like, it was so deep. The scratches were so deep that even as a kindergartner at the time, I was able to think like, oh wow, these are like deep scratches. And I just kept looking at it. And I wondered to myself like, that's weird. How come it hurts so much and it looks deep, but why isn't it bleeding? Like, that's not right. So I crawled under the car again and I tried to pet the cat again and it scratched me again. So I crawled out of the car again and then looked at my arm again. So I had double scratches at this point and I just kept looking at it and I kept looking and then eventually blood came out. And after that, I just went home, you know, because I was feeling good because I satisfied my curiosity. Like, I mean, if I got scratched deep, like, why isn't it bleeding? And once it started bleeding, I guess I got satisfied. So I was like, okay. That's that. So time to go home. So I don't know what kind of logic I was using at the time. But yeah, that's the story of my very first time getting scratched by a cat. And this illustration, this was made for a book. And the book is called Cat Out of Luck. If you want to give it a read and check out my artwork included in it, I have a link you can click on in the video descriptions. So go check it out, click on it. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You can also commission me on Vegan if you want to. All the good links you can click on are down below. Just click them all. I have a lot of free brushes on my Gumroad store too, you can check out. And that's it for this video, and I'll be seeing you again in the next one. Bye bye.